Hello, MACKEM CABBIE here. How you doing on this Sunday night? And what the fans say today. But I'm going to be talking about Tommy Watson, accused of snubbing Sunderland fans after Bristol City loss. Look, is it just time to let things go? Apparently, he was absolutely awful against Bristol City. Is it just time to say, let him go, don't play him again if his attitude's really that bad? Just leave things alone. He's only a young lad. Let's see what the fans are saying then about this one. Andrew says, no, he didn't. He says he was the first player over to the away end to clap the fans. He says, and was first off pitch. He says, probably disappointed with result and performance. He says, poor lad, can't do anything right now. There's a witch hunt for him. Stuart says, I'm really not comfortable with how some of our fan base are reacting to this. Tommy Watson is only 19 years old and the criticism being thrown in his way is completely over the top. Brighton have offered 10 million up front and the club have clearly decided that's a deal worth taking. As long as Tommy pulls on a Sunderland shirt, he has my full support. It's as simple as that. Scott says, just let it go. We're all giving him crap. Why should he come and applaud the fans? He says, don't care what people are saying. He's got an opportunity at a good club to better himself on way better salary. Why is he getting stick? For taking the opportunity at the end of the day, it's a job and we all work for the best salary we can get. He's sick of this crap about him. I personally wish him well. And he says, good luck, Tommy. Daniel says, to be fair, he says, I get it. The fan base has been so toxic towards him since his deal was announced. 19-year-old getting booed by his hometown club. So that's Daniel's opinion of it. Dean says, just leave the lad alone. Talk about hounding him. Everyone's just jumping on the bandwagon to slate him. He's made his decision and good luck to him. Once he goes to Brighton, we move on. Patricia says, let it go, lads. Pointless to justify what happens with the lad Saturday. His head is somewhere else already. 10 million, let's all move on. Personally, I wouldn't play him again, but yet again he says, I am not the manager. Sean says, maybe someone has showed him comments on these groups. If I were him, I'd snub them as well. Alan says, I was at the match and it was more like the fans were snubbing him. Nobody really knows why he's playing and his performance on Saturday didn't answer any questions. Moose says, notice me end a turn away from Watson to celebrate the goal and ran to Roberts instead, doing more harm than good in the side. Anthony said, this situation is turning into an absolute nightmare. I'm sure the boy wants to finish off on a high, but it's not happening for him clearly, and most fans are all over it. Sad to see, but the fans are entitled to their opinion as they pay their money. Bad situation for him, to be fair. John says, I really thought he'd be worth playing in order for us to keep the important players rested, but his performance was so diabolical and uninterested, there's just no way he should be near the team for the remainder of the season. Give Alesic 3 matches in a row. Even out of position, the experience will be invaluable. So there we go. A few mixed reactions there about Tommy Watson. But if his performance was really that bad, I've been so busy this bank holiday weekend, but I'm going to have a look in depth how he played against Bristol City, because it's so hard to keep a track on all the players when I'm doing my watch along and stuff. But I'm going to analyse it myself and I'm going to have a look and see what the fuss was all about. He can't have been that bad, or was he? But anyway, that's it from the MACKEM CABBIE. Tomorrow, don't forget, I'm doing the live watch along, live match commentary, kick off 3 o'clock, Sunderland v Blackburn, and then it's the MACKEM CABBIE, Davey and Richie show on Monday night tomorrow, which is 8 till 9. You can also join us for that. So in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See you later.